Good morning, darling. I trust that you slept well. Glad to hear it. After last night's escapades, I very well hope that you did. Otherwise, I might have to start questioning my capabilities. I hope you don't mind that I raided your closet. I would wear mine, but they got a little messed up. Yeah, and I have you to thank for that, don't I? Come on, get up. I'm making breakfast. After all that, I seriously need a carbo load. What are you doing with my clothes? Putting them in the wash. How kind. This is nice. It almost feels domestic. Yes, like we're actually a couple and not two friends sharing fleeting nights of fun, but hey, it's only good manners for me to do something for you after all that. Oh my god. Stop, you're so weird. I suppose that is true. I do love your brand of weird. I wouldn't have put up with you for this long if I didn't. I couldn't find a lot in your fridge, so I hope this is okay. We should probably go grocery shopping later, too. Well, since I am staying throughout the weekend, we might as well get that done, right? I mean, I'm not opposed to living off of takeout food, but let's try and be the adults that we are and be responsible with our health, yeah? Good. Glad you agree. Can you set the table whilst I finish this up? Thanks. Breakfast is served. Hey, it may not look pretty, but it's still pretty good. Trust me. I made it all the time when, it's nothing. What do you think? Good? Glad to hear it. Maybe next time you'll trust me with the stove more. So, when do you want to head out? I mean, you did promise a coffee shop date, so... well, yeah, date. What else would you call it? I mean, yes, technically we're not dating, but we also don't live in the Victorian area anymore, so outing didn't seem appropriate. I mean, isn't that what we do all the time anyway? We pretend like we're a couple and do all the things that couples do, except we're friends. Yeah. I swear all of our friends genuinely think that we're together instead of taking what we say, what we are, at face value. It's kind of annoying, actually, but I can't very well blame them. We are sort of giving them mixed signals, don't you think? True, but this works for us, right? We get all the benefits without the drawbacks. I don't think I can handle another heartbreak. Anyway, we should probably get all of this cleaned up. There are only so many hours in a single day, and I'd like for us to spend as many of those doing something fun together. Huh? What is it? Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. Why would you think otherwise? My heartbreak comment? Well, I don't think I need to tell you what I meant by that. I mean, we've been friends for what? 3 years now? You've seen how disastrous some of my past romances have become. I just don't think it's a good idea for me to be fully with anyone right now, no matter how much I want to. I don't know, I suppose I'm just scared of what might happen. Hearts are fragile. I take the brunt of our mind's mistakes, and when they break, sometimes they stay broken. I just don't want that to happen again. Yes, I know it's unrealistic, but just let me live in my own fantasy where things are perfect. Where we can just be us, without any cynicism or judgment. I really don't want to talk about this. Maybe we should talk about it, but for now, let's just put it on the shelf. I don't want to spoil our morning with serious talk time when we could be doing anything else. You, out of all people, know just how deep those wounds are, and I'm really not in the mood to rip off those bandages and replace them with haphazard stitches. Why are you so persistent? Why do you have to know everything that goes on in my mind? They're my thoughts, not yours. I know you care and I love you for it, but just because we share way more than normal friends would share, that doesn't mean I have to share every little detail that goes on in my mind with you. That's not fair. That's not fair, and you know it. We went into this knowing that the two of us didn't want anything serious. Do you even remember what you said to me when we agreed to this? You said that you had your own reasons as to why you didn't want to date me, and that was fine. I was fine with that because I was willing to put everything I wanted aside and heal in my own way. But you cannot bulldoze your way into my heart and mind and claim it like it's your own when I haven't given any of it to you. Every time I've given every part of myself to someone else, it always ends up being thrown back in my face. Every time that happens, I always have to be the bigger person and pick up the pieces. I can't do that anymore. I'm tired. I'm tired of being told that this isn't right, that what we're doing isn't okay. God, I know it's not okay. I know I shouldn't feel any more than baseless attraction to someone I consider my best friend, but I do. But I can't pursue any of it because I'm terrified. I'm terrified of you and what you can do to me if you knew just how much I love you. Now you know. Just whatever, it doesn't matter. No, it really doesn't, because now you know, and now this is awkward. when you asked me for my thoughts on our arrangement that night, I felt myself crumbling. How do you tell someone that you've loved them for so long, that you wanted something more with them, but you're too scared to pursue anything because you've been broken time and time again in the past? But when you told me what you wanted, I thought that it would help. All of the benefits, none of the drawbacks, except for my feelings festering and becoming more and more unbearable. I'd make jokes, brush off the obvious advances, and lie to myself every single day with the hopes of my feelings somehow dissipating and I'll finally enjoy what we've established together. But no, none of that happened. In the end, I was the fool for catching feelings for someone who didn't really feel the same for me. What? You don't have to do this to make me feel better. I already know that you feel the same way. Then why did you want us to be nothing more than... I see. You were scared that you'd lose me as a friend. Well, would it be presumptuous of me to say that you wouldn't in 1,000 lifetimes? Shut up. You know that you love my taste in crappy romance novels. I see you reading some of them whenever you come over to my place. Coffee shop? In a bit. Why?